So you just spawned into a freshly wiped server. Your plan is just to have a chilled out time and you're looking for a cozy base which has a decent amount of storage, a bunker and can tank lots of explosives. Then don't look any longer because I've got you covered. This base has everything that you need and it has the upkeep of like 1 stone node, so basically nothing. The bunker it features is a little complicated, but nothing that this tutorial won't fix. Inside you can see the sheer compactness that this bunker offers for you, or maybe even you and your duo. This base can at its fullest tank up to 16 rockets, but probably more, as with a base this small size the raiders usually go through doors, but then they are met with a HQM bunker, so oftentimes they just quit. It's safe to say that this base is pretty damn good. So without wasting any more of your time, I'd say we get straight to the build tutorial. Okay, now to start things off we're gonna build the starter, and I really like this one because it's just so simple to build. I mean, it's just 3 triangles with a door right over here. You can place a double door or a garage door, and then of course place your tool cupboard over in this corner. And that is basically your starter. You can place, of course, stuff like your box or your furnace, you know, just normal starter stuff, and then you'll be good to go for the next expansion. Now you have to be a little bit careful because there's no proper airlock. If you stored your boxes here, then just be careful. Maybe spawn outside if you think that there's somebody in front of your door. And now moving on is already the bunker. And it is a bit complicated, but also not too difficult. Just place 2 stone foundations, one of them twig over here, and now place this construction and upgrade it to stone right away. And now go ahead, place 1 foundation, 1 twig foundation, 1 triangle foundation, and now go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 triangles. Destroy them after placing this normal foundation right here and follow back up. And then you have to place your triangle foundation that these stones are on the left side, and then it can be upgraded. This whole process just has to be done once more. So place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 normal foundation, and then destroy everything that you don't need. Follow back up. Now place 1 wall standing right here and 1 triangle standing right here, and then destroy it. It's important that you stand there so it's connected to this foundation and that roof is connected to this wall. And now place another roof over here, and as you can see, if you've done it correctly, you should not be able to place it down. And if you place a doorway over here, then you can place it down. You can of course upgrade it, and if you destroy this doorway, it opens back up. Now we have one slight problem, and that is if you place this wall, then the bunker just doesn't work anymore, as you can see. So what we have to do, there's a very simple way around. Just place 2 foundations out of twig and place the wall from this side. It's as easy as that, and then the bunker works again. It is because now this roof is not connected to this wall, and therefore the stability is less. And now the bunker works. Now on top, I just like placing a jump up, at least a jump up. There's a bit more expansion later, but that is fine for now. And if you want to, you can just make 2 walls for a shelf over here to place boxes later. And now let's come to the placement. In here I recommend making a wooden shelf for some extra box storage. So go ahead and place 2 large boxes on these things. And now you can place a ton of small boxes. You can place really a lot of small boxes, also just around the whole base, so storage really is not a problem. And you can fit another furnace if you place the tool cupboard correctly. Of course, add a garage door. Now moving on, as a jump up, it's always nice to have 3 furnaces, because you can use that space efficiently. That would usually just be a triangle roof. And now on this side, you have to place stuff like your workbench. I like to place a campfire under this workbench with a small box beneath it. Now you cannot place a furnace, because after placing this doorway, you should still be able to fit through. And with a furnace, I can show it to you, with a furnace, you still can place the doorway, but you cannot go through after. So instead, I just like to place a small box. And now, after placing your sleeping bag, that is everything you can do with the space. You can place a few small boxes. And now on top, I like to expand a tiny bit more with some windows. And you cannot place a wall frame or a door just like this, but as a workaround you have to place it from here. It's a bit weird, but you can place it if you do it correctly, just like that. Just spam your button a bit, your mouse button, then upgrade everything, add some nice windows to check for door campers, add your door. And because you have a shelf here, you can place some more boxes. These are great Dropbox storage. Once you walk through the door, you can instantly depot your stuff that you got from a fight and head back out again. And then I like to place a research table with a large box, but you can place a locker if you want to, I guess. The locker will probably block the window, but yeah, I like to place a research table. And if you want to, you can place a secondary spawn point on top of here. Then add your jump up, just a simple wood jump up with a triangle and a foundation. And then it's very important to upgrade this bottom compartment to metal, as it's pretty cheap to do. And yeah, it just doubles the whole raid cost. And very important is that after sealing the bunker, that doesn't work. These boxes, you have to be very careful that these boxes are not bothering the bunker from sealing. And then upgrade this to metal too, and these 2 roofs. And now he has to, just to enter the core, spend 8 rockets or 4 C4, which is quite a lot of explosive. And just like that, your base is pretty expensive to raid, and you can even increase it more after upgrading it to a HQM, which is actually not too expensive either. And yeah, that is basically it. If you've enjoyed this base tutorial, then please make sure to subscribe, because that would really mean a lot to me. And I of course hope that you have lots of fun when playing wipes in this base. So I'd say see you next time hopefully, and goodbye.